There is no doubt that K-pop has spread widely to different parts of the world. The once exclusive music acts are starting to fly to different continents, influence many people, and create solid fan bases throughout different countries. One might think that K-pop groups are only appreciated on the mainland, but right now, fans are ranging from Western to neighboring Asian countries. And which country is topping the list? We have the Philippines. But K-pop idols are not the only ones being showered with affection by their fans. There are also moments when the idols themselves show gratitude and appreciation to their fans. Are you curious about how that happens? Well, let's take a look at the moments K-pop idols showed love to Filipino fans. Okay, cool. Let's get started. If you ask how big K-pop is in the Philippines, you will surely be shocked. In the Philippines, everything is becoming more Korean. Among young people, mostly followers of K-pop and Korean drama, Hallyu wave has grown into a powerful subculture. Korean goods, including electronics and cosmetics, have also seen tremendous growth in sales. Additionally, many malls now have instructions translated into Hangul to go alongside Chinese, thanks to the inflow of young Koreans who are studying English in the nation. But where did it all begin? Early in the 21st century, K-pop exploded onto the Philippine entertainment landscape, coinciding with the emergence of a new wave of Korean groups and the Korean wave, or Hallyu, in the Asian market. A select number of K-pop idol groups, including Girls' Generation, Super Junior, 21, Big Bang, 2PM, Formidable, Beast, and Zaya, made a significant contribution to the ultimate supremacy of K-pop. Social media's introduction helped elevate K-pop and was a major factor in the genre's worldwide rise. Fast forward to the present, and the Philippines is also one of the go-to countries for K-pop concerts. Each month, there are different K-pop acts coming over to the country for concerts or fan meetings, and Filipino fans are more than happy to participate in every event. If we go back a few years, no one will believe how the Philippines' K-pop culture has grown to what it is today. Before, those who stan K-pop idols were seen as weird and nerdy. Openly talking about your bias and fandom seemed impossible before, as many found it crazy that someone would go to all lengths for people who were living miles away, not to mention the language barrier. But right now, fans are even learning Korean in order to better understand their idols. That's how dedicated Filipino fans are. But if you think fans are the only ones showing their love for their idols, you better think twice. Because of Filipino fans' love and support, K-pop idols can't help but also show their affection to fans. Let's start with the Philippines' Krung Krung and 21's Sandara Park. More widely known as Dara during her idol years, Filipinos first met Sandara during the talent show Star Circle Quest in 2004. She was able to act in different movies and TV series, and also released her first single in the Philippines. Sandara also became widely popular, as Filipinos found her quirky and funny charm endearing. She was given the name Krung Krung, which means crazy or weird, because of the way she speaks Tagalog and her overflowing energy. Up until now, Sandara still uses that nickname and never fails to go back to the Philippines whenever she has time. Even after debuting under YG as one of the members of the phenomenal 21, Sandara always mentions her early years in the Philippines. And thanks to her Filipino fans, during one of her guest appearances in Korea, Sandara opened up about her life when she was still in the Philippines. She mentioned how her English is not of the native accent, but rather has a Filipino accent on it. Sandara also stated how she was embarrassed to have a Filipino accent in her English before, but then realized that it sounded unique and cool. She later declared that she is proud of her Filipino accent and that other Filipinos should be proud of it as well. Up next is Twice. Twice first held a concert in the Philippines on June 29, 2019. And ever since, the group has come back to the country numerous times already. You can say that the Philippines has become a staple concert stop for them. And one reason might be that Filipino fans are on the next level. You see, whenever attending a concert, Filipino fans can't help but let their Filipino blood kick in and give the artist their show as well. During an interview with Shopee, Twice members recall the hype and energy of Filipino fans who attended their concert in Manila. Jihyo stated how their fans were so loud and hyper throughout the concert. The cheers were also phenomenal, which helped their members deliver their best performance. During that same interview, Momo also acknowledged the love of Filipino fans and said one of the few phrases they learned during their stay in the Philippines. Momo stated, "Mahal kita," while showing a finger heart to the camera. Next is BTS's V. It's a no-brainer that BTS is K-pop's top group, and despite most of the members serving in the army, their fans are still very active in supporting the group. BTS had their first concert in Manila in 2014, and ever since, their fan base in the Philippines has become tremendously large. Because of their international venture, BTS was also able to gain fans from different parts of the world other than just the Philippines. They are currently relevant not only in Asia, but also in the United States, which is pretty rare for K-pop idols. But despite that, BTS members are still more drawn to their Filipino fans. In fact, during V's livestream, he can't help but tell his Filipino fans how much he loves him. He said, "Mahal ko kayo," which means "I love you all" in Tagalog. Because of that, the Filipino armies ended up trending "Mahal ko kayo" together with BTS V and Taehyung. The next one is Treasure's Hyunsuk. Hyunsuk is Treasure's rapper and songwriter. He is also one of the leaders of the group, along with Jihoon. The group is also very popular in the Philippines, having held concerts in Manila many times already. Even at their first solo concert in the Philippines in April 2023, Treasure was so eager to give the Filipino chums their best show ever. In fact, during their introduction, Treasure expressed their happiness at being back and seeing their fans again, as well as the Pinoy cuisine they were eager to taste and the other locations they intended to explore based on recommendations from their fans. Fans were also quick to notice when Hyunsuk wore a shirt produced in the Philippines, which was another instance in which Treasure demonstrated their appreciation for their Filipino fans. The phrases "Philippines" and "Mabuhay" were printed on the t-shirt alongside a jeepney, which is the most widely used mode of local transportation. Another group that can't help but love their Filipino fans is Enhypen. Since the COVID-19 epidemic was in full swing when the seven-piece group made their debut in November 2020, they have had little opportunity to interact with fans. But now, the band members are so keen to connect with their fans that they've started several international tours. The group ended their first world tour in Manila with almost 27,000 fans in attendance at their 3-day sold-out concert. Filipino fans, who are well known among K-pop performers for their intense screams, left a lasting impact on Enhypen by chanting unceasingly from the group's entrance onto the stage until the performance concluded. Even Enhypen's Jungwon agreed that when it came to their cheers, Filipino supporters were the most fervent. In addition to this, during a fan meeting that was held back in 2002, Jay couldn't help but express his gratitude to Filipino fans by saying, "You guys are awesome, Manila." Lastly, we have Blackpink. During an interview with Globe, a telecommunications operator in the Philippines, the group expressed their admiration for Pinoy fans without hesitation. All of the girls even agreed when the interviewer said that Filipinos are renowned for being very, very hospitable. All of the members expressed gratitude to the country's fans in different ways. Lisa mentioned how lively the crowd was during their Manila show, and Rosé acknowledged that there was a distinction in energy between Filipino and Korean blinks. Riding the tide of Hallyu's worldwide success, K-pop has captured the attention of the Philippines owing to the charm and eye-catching looks of its musicians, who have incredibly distinct and identifiable styles, along with a certain swag aspect. Aside from its diversity, K-pop makes it easy for Filipinos to connect to the love, friendship, optimism, and even suffering that the music frequently conveys. And as K-pop continues to grow in the Philippines, there is no doubt that more K-pop acts will venture into the country. For sure, Filipino fans will be in for a treat as the Hallyu wave solidifies on the Filipino ground. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below, and see you in the next video.